So we literally had got on the boat when coming back from Perth, and this boat just suddenly broke its moorings. We think it was the shackle that broke, and the current was so strong it literally went straight into the rocks. So John was really quick. He got our dinghy down, and Dylan, who'd actually helped us get back to the boat, he was around, so they went straight over. I know that Dylan managed to get onto the boat to check that there was no water coming in, there wasn't a hole. I called the office, and they sent some more guys out, and there was this cat that was passing by who just turned around and came to help. So it was really good teamwork. So they tied the rope onto the dinghy. Onto the boat. I know they did try the mast first, but they thought they weren't sure about the strength of the mast, so they changed it and they put it on. But look, it's starting to come off. Oh my gosh, look, here it comes. Yes, and I think it's off. Yay, that was really good teamwork. There's quite a few dinghies out there now, all trying to help. And look, it's afloat. I should imagine they'll take it out of the water now and just check it over. The owner's not here. They left it this morning. They went on holiday. So, and there's the cat. That was really good teamwork. It was great to watch, actually. And it's all in one piece. It looks like it is anyway. So, well done, everybody. Good morning. Yay, we're back on the boat, and it's a beautiful day, and the sky is blue, and there's a little breeze blowing, and it's awesome. And I got a new top for Christmas. Look, lemon instead of the blue one, so makes a change. And we had such a nice time. We went to Perth, saw the kids, saw friends. It was lovely, but now we're back for a new adventure. And we're on the marina, in the marina at Port Takola and Krabi for a few days, just getting the boat sorted. Then I think we're going to the Similan Islands. We're just waiting to get a permit for diving. And then the biggest adventure of all, we're going to the Nicobar and Andaman Islands, which are part of India. And a lot of people don't go there. It's kind of a bit off the beaten track. And it looks amazing. So I'm really excited about that. And we've got some new kayaks, so I'll show you the kayaks. These are our kayaks. Yay! We got them as Christmas presents to each other. And so John's going to mount them on the side of the boat later today. And we won't be able to test them because I know probably I haven't been on a kayak for quite a while, and the chances are I probably will fall in. And I just don't want to fall in this water because it's kind of murky. There's lots of big iguanas in the water, and I just don't fancy falling in here, and the current's really strong. We're going to now mount them onto the brackets, and there's going to be one each side, so that's kind of cool. Hey, so the kayak's mounted. Looks really good. I've just got to do the one on the other side now, which is there. But now I'm going to fill up with water. So I have to go and plug the hose in somewhere, probably over there. Oh no, that one will be closer. I'll go there. This is our purifier, which is great because the water comes in from the mains, then it goes through all these filters, and it goes through a UV tube, which is down there. There's the UV tube there. Goes through that, and then it goes out there, and it's all purified, and it goes into our tank, which is over there. So it's all good. So I just need to check below to make sure it's not overflowing. So this is got the floor out. Oh yeah, you can see it's not quite to the top yet. So you're going to fill it all the way up. It holds a lot. I think it's about 300 litres. Okay, so the water's full. So I turn it off here. So I'm going to put the lid on it. Screw it on. Put this down. Good morning. As you can see, we're still in Port Takola, and the weather is really strange for Thailand because it's cold. I mean, it's warming up now. It was really cold this morning. I've turned off the aircon. There's a cool breeze. The sun's not shining. Yeah, it's been like this for a couple of days now, but we're here because we're waiting for our fridge because it broke down and it has to have a new compressor, but they couldn't, because it's an Australian fridge, they couldn't get the right parts, so they're putting a Thai compressor in, but hopefully it should work, and then we'll get it back today, and then we'll check out, and then we'll start our new adventure. So today was Children's Day in Thailand, and we decided to go to a local festival to see what it was like. So we parked in this local school, and then we just walked to the festival, and as we got closer and closer we could hear the noise, and the children were really excited. And the big thing about these festivals is that everything's free. Everything. There's no entrance fee, all the ice cream is free, all the food is free, all the balloons, they give the children toys. It's really, really quite something. Hello. That's amazing. Oh, wow. So we stopped and got ice cream. It was delicious. It was coconut ice cream. And everyone volunteers. Look, everyone is so happy. These guys were making balloons in animal shapes. So Ollie got one of those, so he was very happy. It was a really nice day. Wow, even the trees are singing. So noisy. Great day. I'm driving, first time in Thailand. So I'm driving my friend's car, and we've been to Krabi and back. And yeah, it's absolutely fine. I mean, it's kind of countryside, but we've been on some main roads, and the driving here is great. Everyone is really polite, and yeah, I feel really confident, and I'm loving it. So that's me. That's another thing ticked in my box.
The river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it shows something I'm meant to be.
So John and I were invited to the Port Takola merit-making rituals at the Theara Plantation, which is next to Port Takola and owned by the same people. Because they've just finished renovating their grandfather's house, which was apparently the first house in Krabi.
Story behind the Ganesha that we have at Port Takola is that he's a god of wisdom and remove of all the obstacles. When we started digging the marina, we had lots of problems until we believe that after we built the statue here, which is made of bronze, and the weight is 1,013 kilograms. We succeeded with the marina basin and everything, so we pay respect to Lord Ganesha for 10 years already at Port Takola here.
Apparently, if you whisper into the ear of the mouse that sits at the foot of Ganesha, then your wish will come true. It gets passed on to Ganesha and he will grant it for you. So John's been there quite a long time, so I wonder what he's wished for. So we walked through the plantation and we arrived at the old house, and then we saw that they set up tables and have a lovely meal, and the house is fabulous. It's really old. It's made of teak, and it was built about 1912, and it was owned by the governor, who was related to these guys. It was their grandfather. And as you can see, this was set up for the Buddhist ceremony this morning, then they had a Hindu, and then they had a Muslim ceremony later. And then we had a delicious meal, and then we walked back through the plantation. Beautiful. So my project today is to make 2 bike box bags. So, because the problem is when we fold our bikes up and we put them in the dinghy, they sometimes like try and come apart. It's just difficult to handle. As if they were in bags, it would be a lot easier. So I bought this fabric when I was in Australia. It's a canvas, but a fairly cheap one. So I've cut it out, the bottoms, but what I have to do is, because it's so frayed, well, you know, it's living on a boat, that's what it does to you. So I'm going to just put this along here and get it to go. And just, as you can see, I'm just burning the edges to stop it all fraying. And yep, so I'll do that on every single bit I cut out. Whoops. So this is the finished bag, but I'm not really that happy with it because it's still very heavy and awkward to lift, and it doesn't contain it that well, and also now I can't actually see all the bits that stick out on the bike to avoid them. Anyway, we'll try it and we'll see. I won't make the other one yet. Wow, our fridge came back today. Great news. That means we can leave. I can't believe that John and I managed to get that out between us. It's such a small space, isn't it, to try and get things in and out. Anyway, yeah, that's really good news. So, yep, just needs to stock up now and we can go. So we were all ready to go to immigration this morning to check out. And the dinghy and the engine doesn't work on our dinghy. So John's trying to fix it now. He thinks there's something in the carburettor. So I guess there's going to be a little bit of a delay. So can you see what the problem was?
Well, I'm just cleaning the whole thing out, just to start with.
Yeah. Was there any like stuff in it?
Couldn't see anything.
But
there wasn't a lot of fuel in the reservoir, which is a surprise.
Okay, so what could that mean?
It just meant fuel wasn't getting through to the reservoir, I think.
Oh.
But I will be able to test that
Yeah.
in a minute.
Maybe this is fate. Maybe we're not meant to leave today. Maybe the bad weather coming in is kind of like coming in a bit earlier, and this is a sign. So, what do you think?
Okay, it's clean now anyway, so...
Okay. So what we're going to do, put it back in and see if it works.
I'm going to put it back in, and then there's a drain plug here for the reservoir that holds the fuel.
Yeah.
So the fuel comes in here through this system, goes into the reservoir, and then injected into the engine through here.
Yay, well done, babe. That's it, we're good to go. I better get my bag.